Hi class, welcome to week 2. The purpose of this week is to discuss and to learn about the revision process. It's going to be an anchor all through our course. My symbol of that is the muddy cleat. I think it's a great symbol because in order to write well, you got to get dirty, you got to dig in, you need traction. So all the exercises from this week and notes are designed to give you cleats, the tools that you need to make some forward progress. So let's look at some of those tools. Okay, this is our module, and straight away you'll notice that the weeks 1 and 2 narrative essay draft and discussion returns with a new due date. That's going to happen throughout the course. It will require you to contact the Academic Support Center, our tutor specifically, to get some feedback, set up an appointment. She'll work with you. The narrative peer review template is something that you'll use to provide feedback to your peers. Okay? So again, peer review, a critical part of the writing process, because too often people think about writing as something that I just finish and move on. I press print, I press submit, and I'm done as soon as I've gotten to the last page. But not so. We talked in this course about the 2-week pattern for each essay. In week 1, there's the concept in the draft. You understand a particular type of writing and then draft it. Week 2 is emphasizing specific skills and peer review. So the pattern for peer reviewing is that you should schedule an appointment with our course tutor as early as you can. Let me know if you have any problems with that. I provided all contact information. Then use the template that I provide, I just showed you, to peer review 2 peer essays. You can do this. That's why the template is provided. Research shows that good writing requires a community effort, feedback and an input from multiple different people. Also, I will provide feedback, and I'm always available to help you all through the course at any point in any assignment. Finally, upload your final paper incorporating all that feedback. The course notes, by the way, will provide more than just peer reviewing information. They'll show you real keys for not committing the most popular errors that most students commit. All right, again, some people think that writing is press submit as soon as I get to the last page or write the last word. But in fact, the best writers review and invite peer review and revise and re-revise. They read and they reread their work until it's polished. They're not just geniuses who can write in one draft. They're people who aren't afraid to get a little muddy and draft a few times over. That's why we have that structure in this course. Again, we'll return to this notion of the 5-paragraph essay throughout the course. You don't have to write 5 paragraphs. It's just that this is a model, a symbol, if you will, okay? So, in the introduction, your thesis introduces your main idea. You also provide a hook that should keep your reader interested. You don't read things that don't interest you, I suspect, so make sure that you make your writing worth reading. Then, individual paragraphs support that thesis, detail by detail. There are transitions between good paragraphs, either at the end, transitioning to the next, or at the beginning of a paragraph, transitioning from the last. Your conclusion restates your thesis, reminds your reader of the main purpose of a paper, and then summarizes your main points. Always offer a little bit of a twist, something to keep your reader thinking. Notice that the revision points that I've outlined this week in your notes correspond directly to the good writing rubric. That's the thing that will be used, the instrument that will be used to evaluate and grade your work all through this course. So you'll do the traditional editing with spelling and sentence structure and punctuation. I'll help you with some of those things as you'll see in the notes. But also, do you have a good, strong, clear thesis? Do you provide lots of supporting examples, details, credible sources when credible sources are called for? Is your organization clear? I want you to outline things in advance, or at least to be able to write an outline if I ask you to, so you know how things are structured, right? Introduction, body, conclusion. Your voice, your own personality should be coming through in this. I don't mean lots of slang. exactly an informal language, but rather your personality, emotion, your perspective. Finally, APA formatting is what we'll use for this class. And remember, as with anything else in life, write with purpose. So my piece is a light childhood story, but it's also noting that there are certain aspects of the Eastern Shore that are disappearing. And I want to capture some of that and some of the slow pace and the wonder of childhood for my kids to enjoy for the future. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. Do not hesitate to reach out to me if I can be supportive in any way. Thank you very much.